Good morning, YouTube. This is Pervious1030 with Tin Can Gardener. And, as you can see this morning, everything in the garden is looking good. Cucumbers are good. The zucchini is good. Corn's doing great. The beans have taken on a life of their own. I mean, these beans, I can barely get these things to grow whenever I was by the ocean living. But now they've seemed to taken on a mind of their own and went crazy. I mean, the blooms are beautiful. That beautiful blooms right there. I'm going to have some beans coming on, a whole bunch of beans, which should excite my wife. She loves beans. We all do, actually. I wanted to show you guys something else. Watch this. Watch this. Look at all that pollen. I don't know if you could see that, but that's a lot of pollen. And if you look on these leaves, like all them dots and what have you, it's all pollen. So hopefully I get some really good corn. My marigolds have went crazy. And this is a cucumber. I don't even remember what kind of cucumber it is, but it's a cucumber. I'll be able to tell once it produces. I got it written down somewhere actually, but I got these marigolds here. They'll kind of help with the pests. I got more beans coming up, guys. Check these out. I don't even know what they are. Have no clue, but I know one thing. They're going to produce beans. These guys are coming up as well. I got beans coming up out of nowhere, which is, you know, it's fine. I can live with that. My cucumber over here, it's doing well. It's climbing up this, I want to call it my ghetto trellis. It works. I got some kale coming up in there. You see the one little kale. This is my Black Beauty. This will produce supposedly a very dark black tomato. My other zucchini. And zucchini is a very prolific, I can't even say the word. It grows really well under the right conditions. Now, if you look at the leaves, you're probably going, you know, Don, looks like you got a little pest problem. I did have a pest problem. But what I did was I went and got me some BT, Bactothrillus or whatever it's called. Ooh, is that a whitefly? It is. Look at that guy. It's a whitefly right there, folks. Let's see if we can get that clear. There we go. That's a whitefly. They will mess up your plant too. So get rid of that guy. I want to make sure I don't have an infestation going on with stuff like this. Nope, they all look good except for maybe this guy. Now with zucchinis, you can't really just cut the leaves off right here. You can, but it's usually not good for the plant. I just leave them be. I just fed them some fertilizer. I know, it isn't the organic way, but I want to make sure I get a good production of fruit so I can get a good production of harvest. And I'm using Fox Farm. And over here, check this out. That right there is my okra. Got some okra coming on. The rest of these tomatoes should be popping soon. Some take longer than others. I just gotta wait for a nice warm day and they'll start coming up. Down there's my coconut tree. Let's see if we can get that thing in focus. There we go. Down there's my coconut tree. Good stuff. Eggplant's coming up. Lemon basil's coming up. That's about it for that. So hopefully we get some good herbs coming up. I got a lot of work to do around here, guys. It's like a never-ending thing, but I don't mind. Keeps me busy and out of trouble. That's the BT I'm using in that sprayer. It keeps the worms off, keeps them dead, so to speak. Now I gotta check under all these leaves. Getting old is no fun, people. No, but you know, these worms, they'll get up in here and they'll pinch these leaves like this. They're also called webworms. They have many names, many titles. I call them little destructors because that's pretty much all they do. And there's a telltale sign that you have some. If you start seeing a lot of ants on your plant, you probably might want to start checking the underneath of your leaves, because the ants will actually take care of the bugs because they're feeding off of their fecal matter, which is rich in nutrients, the worms. So they're harvesting that and they're trying to take care of them and make sure that they live. So I give the worms a healthy dose of some BT, and you know, hopefully everything turns out okay. So I gotta see if I'm getting any fruit on here. Nope, I got a lot of blossom drops, so that tells me something's going on. Like I said, it might be pest. I got some holes in my leaves right there. There's a lot of stuff I gotta look into and try to get dress. I'm seeing quite a few ants on this zucchini plant, so it's something I'm gonna have to inspect, if you will. Keep dropping my stupid sunglasses. This one's got a few holes in it. I don't see any worms. I don't see leaves that look like they have any worms. Let's see here. No. Nope. So far so good. So we'll see what happens. I put some BT on here, and hopefully any worm that was munching on my leaves, like, I don't know what's doing this, but whatever it is, it's big. But this BT, hopefully it ruins the appetite of the worms and they don't want no more of it. So that's what's growing on in the garden today, guys. I'll give you an update as soon as I can. I'm gonna do some other stuff. I got some stuff growing out front that I'm not even gonna record right now. I just got too much going on. Oh, a little DIY tip: never touch bean leaves whenever they're wet, or you'll start causing issues with your beans. And as you can see, something's been munching on mine, so I'm gonna figure that out as well. So till next time, this is Perbius 1030 with Tin Can Gardener. Take it easy, guys, and grow something. Later.